The Ogaden in the Horn of Africa. A place so little regarded by Europeans it scarcely earns a footnote in the history of cattle and other livestock fundamental to the traditional Somali way of life. Power. Yet, Somali peopled throughout, it has until recently been rose up to drive the foreigners. In their defeat, the occupation army left little behind them but ruins. Its fighters and men like them have been resisting. Self-reliance and develop the land that is rightly theirs. Public meetings, Somali emancipation under Ethiopian rule, so had gathered openly to discuss their feelings about their own future. What their feelings on winning their freedom are is unmistakable. Across bridges like this, Ethiopian armor could move swiftly to subdue the surrounding countryside. What the Liberation Front had won, they were determined to hold. The land was theirs again. Were finally liberated on July the 13th, 1977, the people rallied to recruit new volunteers to carry the fight. A pattern of teaching was building up inside the liberated. Schooling came also. While the medical attention was paid to Somali civilians, probably for the first time in the freed on July 24th, 1977. Gabriel Dahare was the final rift in the Ethiopian defense line across the Somali Ogaden. The liberators moved on from Gabri Dahare to other still occupied zones. The Ethiopian rout from the hill forts of Jinatsane was total. Huge quantities of abandoned armor would go to swell the liberation arsenal. Jigjiga, a crucial city. Ceded to Ethiopia in 1945, Somali Jigjiga was at last liberated on September the 16th, 1977. Its loss was a decisive blow to the Ethiopians. Of its garrison, no less than half were killed or taken prisoner. Of its weaponry, masses lay intact for reuse in the battle for total liberation.